Welcome back everybody to this new model airplane review. Today we have a Lufthansa A380, the exact plane actually that I flew just a few weeks ago from New York to Munich. And on the background you can see the beautiful takeoff footage from that flight. Now this model has a very special place in my heart. Not only because it's a great model as you're gonna see in the review later on, but also because I flew this exact plane together with my girlfriend, and for my birthday this year she decided to gift this one to me. And there she is, the beautiful Aviation 400 A380. And as you can see right now, she has her landing gear up. We're gonna talk a little bit more about that feature later on. Anyway, this model is a Aviation 400 release from the year 2022, so already a few years old, but it's still the active A380 mold from Aviation 400, so it's still relevant. This exact model has the registration Delta-Alpha India Mike Charlie and currently still flies for Lufthansa. As always, we'll start this review off by looking at the box. Now the box right here is nothing special. On the front you have an image of the aircraft, the Lufthansa A380, with a gradient effect in the Lufthansa colors. Turning the box around, you see there is not much more going on. There's some measurements of the aircraft on one side of the box, but no further information about the airline or the aircraft type. So yeah, a pretty basic box from Aviation 400. For that reason, I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5. Up next, we'll take a look at the mold of this Aviation 400 A380. Starting off at the front of the aircraft, you can see it is done very nicely. The nose shape is very accurate to the real thing. You have your aerials on top of the fuselage as well as the SATCOM dome. The wing joint is perfect in my opinion, it's done very nicely, so is the angle of the wing. Taking a look at the engines, they're also very nicely made and are see-through. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but you can actually see through the engines. That's a very nice feature in my opinion, makes it look way more realistic. Moving on to the back of the aircraft, once again it's very nicely, I have no complaints there. You have even the APU pipe, the exhaust pipe that is visible. The underside of the model also very nice. You even have the main landing gear doors that are actually molded in and not just printed on. So yeah, all in all a very nice mold from Aviation 400, and I have to give it a 10 out of 10. Moving on to the landing gear, we can take a look there. The landing gear all does roll. The detail is quite nice. It could be a little bit better, but still very nice detail. The main landing gear also tilts, but the special feature about this aircraft definitely is that you can remove the landing gear. It is magnetic and you can display the model with the gear up, especially in a stand. That looks very good. Now I'll show you right here how it's done. It is a bit fiddly and you have to be careful not to lose any of the parts, but still a very cool feature. And right now you can also take a look how it looks with the landing gear up, pretty cool. So yeah, anyway, I'll give the model a 4.5 out of 5 for the landing gear. Lastly, we'll take a look at the overall quality of this model as well as the printing. As far as the printing go, I have absolutely no complaints. It's done very nice, there are no misprints or anything. The lines are printed on very fine, which I like. It looks very realistic. Also all the antennas are attached nicely. There's absolutely no faults with this model when it comes to the printing. I have to deduct some points though, because the landing gear doors that are magnetic, one actually had the magnet missing and another one doesn't quite fit as well. So yeah, I think Aviation 400 needs to work a bit on the quality there. For that reason it's still a very nice model, but I have to deduct some points there and give it a 8.5 out of 10 for the printing and quality. If we now add up all the numbers and put it into the secret formula, we get a final grade for this model of 8.8 out of 10. So yeah, as you can see, it is a very nice model by Aviation 400. If you're in the market for an A380 in 400 scale, I would definitely recommend you to go with Aviation 400 if you can. Their A380 is the best on the market right now, and it even comes with the removable landing gear, which is such a nice feature. Now, if you have any questions about this model, feel free to leave a comment or hit me up on Instagram and let me know. Have you ever flown on the A380 before? For me, it was definitely the first time, and it was a very cool experience. With all of that said, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Have a good one and see you next time. Goodbye.